Hello everyone, I'm Michael Holmes. This is Backstory coming to you live this Friday from the Global Operations Centre here at CNN. We're sweating a couple of things at the moment. We're crashing a story from Haiti. We're waiting to see if we can get Alan Duke for you from California. But apart from that, we still have all the things you don't see anywhere else. Matt, the director, let's get started.
Track, white page. No IFB. Today in the plasma. Stand by 11. 3, 2, 1, roll.
I want to show you the scene there in Los Angeles at a courthouse there on Friday as reporters waited for developments related to the death of Michael Jackson. Yes, that's right. They all thought, all these media guys, they all thought that Jackson's personal physician, Dr. Conrad Murray, was going to surrender to authorities. It was a big deal. So what happened? What was going on outside the court there? Well, our man, Alan Duke, we actually, I'll tell you the backstory. We just got him his IFB so he can hear us. What a day there, Alan. Just tell us, set up what's been going on.
Well, it's quite a day full of confusion. Nobody really knew what was going to happen this morning. We had our truck parked here yesterday, our satellite truck, all night long, and then our crews arrived early this morning expecting that perhaps charges would be filed against Dr. Conrad Murray in the death of Michael Jackson. That never happened. Dr. Murray, or at least his lawyer, said that he would show up here today to surrender, and if they wouldn't surrender, well, he would just talk to us here at the courthouse, the reporters. It was a number of convoluted maneuverings, sort of a cat and mouse game, it seemed, going on between the lawyers for the doctor and also the district attorney. The end result is, we're told now, the charges will be filed on Monday against Dr. Conrad Murray.
Oh, what a day. And to top it all off, it's raining in Los Angeles. It never rains there. Now, Alan, you sent us some material in a little bit earlier. Before we go on, I want to roll that so we can have a look at how part of your day unfolded. Matt, let's roll that.
This is the CNN satellite truck. We actually parked this here yesterday in anticipation of what would happen today. And because of it, we're working around the clock, and it can be quite tiring. And lo and behold, it starts raining here in Southern California. Let's look inside the truck. Nothing going on in there. So what we're going to do is wait and find out what goes on. We've got our best resources out here, none other than Ted Rollins. Ted is probably the best journalist I've ever worked with in my life, at least in the last week. Ted, what's going to happen today?
Well, it's a big mystery, Alan. We just don't know. Nobody seems to know. People at court don't know. DA's office claim they don't know. Cops don't know. And even Murray's folks say they don't know, but that's our job. Try to find out what's going to happen.
A good drama, you never know how it's going to end, do you? All right. So we're going to go through the rain here and just look around and see if we can't find out what... You know, I finally figured out what this reminds me of when I was a kid. I used to go fishing. I knew that there were probably fish out in the pond. I didn't necessarily know what kind of fish, how big they were or anything, but what I would do is I would get a line and I'd put bait on it and I would throw it out in the water and I would hope a fish would approach it. Well, that's basically what is happening here. You see, there are the lines, and that is the bait. You see that? All those wiggly worms or the minnows or whatever kind of bait they put on the hook is right there in the form of a microphone. Now, what they're hoping is that these cameras from all these news agencies around Los Angeles and the world attached to these microphones will lure somebody who knows something to come and stand right here and tell us about it. And we'll find out if that'll happen. Until then, I'm just going to sit by the side of this news pond and wait for the fish to bite.
Well, of course, that leads us into the obvious question. Did you get any bites today, Alan? And also, what happens now?
It was really like fishing when I was a kid. Yes, we did get some bites, and really interesting, a sheriff spokesman came out and said, hey, this is unsafe. You guys need to leave here. And then we got a bite from the lawyer for Dr. Murray, who said, meet me at, get this now, Pollywog Park. a pollywog is a tadpole and swims around in a pond. We were supposed to go and meet him in the rain in a park, and that never happened. They canceled that after the district attorney announced Monday is when he's going to file the charges, and I bet we do catch something then.
All right, Alan, thanks for that. Alan Duke, live from Los Angeles with the backstory again. Thanks for that, mate. And by the way, you can keep up with all of Alan's reports throughout the weekend at any time, CNN.com. Alan Duke.